Shayna Baszler. Baszler from out of nowhere, Rio's opponent here tonight. Obviously the bad blood from earlier today spilling out into the arena. This matchup has not started yet, and Baszler on the attack. Oh. Official's gonna have to try to get things settled down. Queen of the ring when we return. Iyo Sky, Shayna Baszler, renewal of a great rivalry. This time in the quarterfinals of the Queen of the Ring tournament. And what a physical match this has been, Pat.
It certainly has. Iyo Sky has seemingly matched Shayna with physicality here. Queen of the Ring run on the line.
Iyo sent out to the apron.
Oh, catches a kick from Shayna.
Oh, and Shayna caught up. Remember, injured that knee right before we went to commercial break, and Iyo is targeted.
Absolutely.
Other quarterfinal matchup later on tonight, Lyra Valkyria and Zoe Stark. That's on the Raw side of things. SmackDown winners from this past Friday, Nia Jax. Oh! Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair, and Tiffany Stratton. They head into the quarterfinals Friday night. And there's a Meteora to the back of Shayna Baszler by Iyo Sky. Hook of the inside leg now on Baszler, who kicks at 2. And here now, Iyo Sky went for the over the moonsault. Baszler got her feet up, but Iyo Sky able to protect herself.
I think she just triple stamped the double stamp there.
For the win. What a bridge. Shayna turns it around into the Carafuna. The Carafuna locked in. Iyo Sky in trouble. The intense look in the eyes.
That's deep goal. And she switched arms.
Of the Queen of Spades. Iyo, though, able to roll through. Looking for the STF. Trying to lock it in on Baszler. Now Baszler's in trouble. Iyo Sky trying to put Baszler away. Shayna trying to make it back to her feet. Two of the best in the world going at it in this quarterfinal match. Running knee cover. Baszler to advance in the tournament. The kick out by Sky at 2. Iyo Sky caught her. Dragon screw.
This is awesome chance echoing through as Iyo Sky targets the knee again.
And Meteor in the corner by Sky. Drags Baszler out, center of the ring. Iyo has her where she wants her. Genius of the Sky. Gonna go up to the top rope. Over the moonsault. Cover by Sky. She's going to the semis. Packed house in Greenville chanting, "This is awesome," and Pat, indeed it was.
It certainly was, and somehow Iyo survives.
Born to be the greatest of all time. This is where I draw the line. Can't stop my shine. They know it's my time. Let the world know I've arrived. I'm on the rise. Unstoppable.